Hi, this is Jeff Wimmer from Studio Cycles and StudioCycles.com. It is Saturday, March 10th, 2012, and in this YouTube video I'm going to compare the Schwinn AC Performance to the Keiser M3, just side-by-side comparison. This is the Schwinn AC Performance, and this is the Keiser M3. Now this is not the M3 Plus, this is the M3. The Schwinn AC Performance has magnetic resistance, and as you can see, it has a wide magnet basket. The magnet basket is triangulated, if you can see that under there. The Schwinn AC Performance uses 6 magnets. The Keiser M3 uses 2 magnets, one on each side. The Schwinn AC Performance has perimeter weighting in the flywheel, which is here. That provokes aggressive inertia. For most people who participate or use these bikes who are not cyclists, they tend to bring an up, down, up, down, up, down pedal stroke to the table. And the perimeter weighting provokes aggressive inertia, which the second you start to use it, you develop a 360-degree pedal stroke. The Keiser M3 has an aluminum flywheel, which is the lightest flywheel on the market, and it pretty much produces a hollow pedal stroke, which gives you more of an up-down, what I call a Stairmaster pedal stroke. The Schwinn AC Performance has a multi-position aero handlebar that's comfortable. They have flat spots on the handlebars, so the radius of your forearm fits very nicely. The Keiser M3 has an aero position with the computer screen right in the middle of the aero position, and the aero rods, however you want to call them, they're rather short. The Schwinn AC Performance has a fore and aft handlebar. The Keiser M3 Standard does not have a fore and aft handlebar, although the M3 Plus does have a fore and aft handlebar. But if you look it up online, it's a very unusual handlebar. It's a handlebar that I've never seen on any bicycle or even anything relative to a bicycle, but that's left more to a person's interpretation and their own opinion. The Schwinn AC Performance, the handlebars go up and down. The Keiser M3, the handlebars go out over the front of the bike, which when you raise the handlebars, it makes the bike longer. The Schwinn AC Performance has dual bottle cages right underneath the handlebar. The Keiser M3 has one bottle cage, which is right in between the rotation of the pedals. Schwinn AC Performance uses an ISIS bottom bracket, which is current bicycle industry technology. The ISIS bottom bracket is oversized, and you do not have to tighten the crank bolts, and it is impossible to snap off a crank arm. The Keiser M3 uses a standard square taper bottom bracket, which if you do not keep the crank bolts tight, you could run the risk of fracturing a spindle. The Keiser M3 has a computer that gives you wattage. They also have a shift lever, which I've heard some rumblings lately that on the new M3 Plus, it's alleged that this doesn't stay tight well, and also it's very, very hyper sensitive. Again, that's left open to interpretation, and that is alleged. Schwinn AC Performance has a knob that you turn. It has a nice wide window of applied resistance. Schwinn AC Performance has a USB port, so before your ride you can USB stick the computer, upload your data to different websites after your ride. The Schwinn AC Performance also has stage training, which means that during a ride you can break your ride into different segments and then average out all your segments. So you can do a 10-minute stage, another 10-minute stage, another 10-minute stage. It'll give you RPMs, wattage production, and then you can send that data to different websites for ride analysis performance. Keiser M3 does not have a USB port, although the new M3 Plus does have a night light, which is an interesting addition to their computer. The Schwinn Empower console comes with the night light. What else can I tell you about these bikes? We have the AC Performance. We do a lifetime parts replacement policy on this bike with the computer for $16.95 or $17.95, and that's shipped anywhere in the country. Keiser M3 Plus, we only do crating on this bike to ship it, which can run $300 to $500 for shipping. The bike itself is $16.95 plus the shipping. We've just had we've had too many instances of damage in shipping. Even when the bikes have come to us from Keiser and the box has been completely intact with no signs of damage, we've had smashed computer screens, broken shifters, so we're not real keen on shipping the Keisers. So I'm Jeff Leonard from Studio Cycles. You can visit our website at studiocycles.com. You can reach me directly at 888-909-BIKE, 310-664-1375, or 818-470-2204. We're the only company in the world that does professional level building. We don't build our bikes like furniture from IKEA. And you can also call me directly with any questions or comparisons about bikes before you make your purchase. I guarantee you the conversation that you will have with me will be unlike any other conversation you can have with anybody anywhere else at any other company. Guaranteed. We are in one of two of the only indoor cycling specific retail stores in the world. I own both of them. This is in Venice, California. In this store we keep 35 to 45 different bikes. We have Keiser, Schwinn, Star Trek, Le Mans, Free Motion. We do refurbishing, we have demo units, we have brand new units. But before you spend your hard-earned money on the wrong bike, give me a call. And remember, the bike that your neighbor or trainer or instructor recommends may not be the bike for you. In my experience of doing this for 20 years, I've found that oftentimes the bikes that are recommended to people may not be the bike for them. So I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck to you on your road to health and fitness.